What's up, guys? We are live from Las Vegas, Nevada at the Thomas and Mack Center for the NBA Summer League 2025. Welcome back to the channel. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel at Jack O'Hara TV. I'm Jack O'Hara. We got Xavier, we got Bene, we got Korey. Guys from the Athletes Group Chat, which is going to be the next big thing in the next 6 to 12 months, correct?
Yes, sir.
I sure hope so. This is a producer's edition. Since I produced the show, we've had a lot of success early on with some of the clips, guys. What are you guys thinking?
I love it.
Hype me up.
I think it's dope.
Yeah,
I've been getting a lot of good feedback. I've been getting a lot of calls from friends and family, and everybody's like, where's the full episode? Where's the full episode? So I'm like, just wait. We're still pushing out, getting it prepped up. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been fun. A lot of hits, a lot of takes, and we haven't even really posted a lot of the content yet.
Right.
So just to keep it going, just a lot of stories, and wait till we start getting guests on. I'm excited for that.
Man, it's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. I'm happy about it. You know, for somebody that's introverted, closed off, I don't talk much. So this getting me out of my shell. So
I think it is. I mean, just one story that I want to get into, because I want to get into the short successes we've seen on social media so far for some of the stories that we've put out there already. Obviously, we got a great one of you. We got multiple great ones with you, with Coach O, with Calvin Johnson. You know, some embarrassing stories with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man.
You know, more notably against the Denver Broncos. I thought it was a touchdown. Apparently it wasn't. I was talking to Hayes about it last week.
Apparently not.
You know, we got some great Cam Newton stories.
Yeah.
Some great covering with Julio Jones as well. Korey, the DeMarco Murray story. As soon as that one gets out there, I think that one's going to go viral. So we got to get into all of it.
We got to get into it.
Let's get into yours first then, because I want to talk about some of the stories that went off on social media. Bene, your coin flip story with Cam Newton.
Oh, yeah.
395,000 views on YouTube.
he was
Already.
that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I want to go into a deeper dive of all of these stories, too, because I'm back there thinking in the production room, $1,500 was your check.
Yeah.
Cam's check was $1 million.
Man.
And you opted not to go with the coin flip at the time.
Yeah.
Walk me through that and why? Just why?
Look, honestly, it was my first check. I didn't think about anything. I was like, I can't lose it. And on top of that, I was like, bro, he don't care about that. Like, he got millions already. I need this $1,500. I need an apartment. And I was just, I couldn't even think about how much the difference really was. I really couldn't.
You couldn't lose it.
Yeah.
You didn't have it like that yet. So you're like,
and on top of that, for real, I had a kid already. I already had a kid, so I'm thinking about.
I ain't trying to hear this bullshit he talking about.
No.
I might have had college tuition already. Flip that coin.
This is crazy.
You got to put food on the table for your family first and foremost, no matter how much money's coming in at the time.
Did he get drafted?
Yeah.
Did you get drafted?
Yeah.
So you had a little bit of bread.
We don't get that yet.
You ain't get what?
You don't get your signing bonus until like August. I told you when we first get there.
This guy, man.
My question is,
You don't get that.
my question is, and I asked Hayes this as well, if you guys did flip and you won the coin flip,
Wow.
would the Panthers even allow that to happen?
Yeah.
You gave up how much money to
Well, because really what it is, he go cash it and then he bring it in or like wire it to you. That's what they did. Like I think
insane.
on that one, I think Charles Johnson commented because he ended up taking. He was our DN. He ended up like doing the bet because it's like Ken went to me, then he went to like a couple other rookies, and we all was low key like and then he went to Charles Johnson was like, man, I'll take it. They actually did the bet, but I think it was for less money. He was like, okay, I don't want to do the full check. Yeah. And again, I feel like in my mind it was rookie year. It might not even been a full $1 million, but I know it was a lot more money than I had. And Charles Johnson ended up winning, but Cam came to pay him with pennies, so it was hella pennies. all in his locker.
Oh, you didn't say that. You didn't tell us that.
You didn't add that
That
part.
shit's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you get big enough of a bottle to put all of those pennies in?
No, it was
Seriously.
like like on the cartoons with the little bank bags.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of those bank bags in CJ locker.
Hey, could you imagine the nigga coming to practice with a water jug full of
Full of
pennies?
pennies.
Crazy.
Do you think Cam would have paid you if you
That's
won?
what I'm saying. Flip again.
Honestly, so look, realistically, I'm probably gonna tell you right now, I did not think he would pay me at that time, and I
wouldn't
felt
either.
like he would have tried to Like if he would have beat me,
He would've swindled around
Yeah,
it.
if he would have beat me, he was gonna be like, nah, I need that and like be on me.
I don't think he would have did that.
But I'm not gonna lie. After I heard the story, especially with my boy Lou Young and like I was never on P Squad, but I heard he was paying them when they would get picks on him in practice. So it's like when I hear that, it's like, oh damn, he probably would have.
He probably would have gave it to you.
Yeah.
100%.
I
Like
think he would've gave you
if you would have
something for
lost,
sure.
he would have gave you that 15. Like, bro, keep your bread. I just wanted to do it.
Yeah, I think I just didn't know him at the time. I ain't know nobody. I didn't trust it. I just did. But I do think like now I'm like he probably would have, but
Smart move.
I just didn't think he would.
It's
I'm like,
crazy
you don't know
looking
me.
back at things like that too, thinking like I was so green
Green.
back then.
Green.
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 Making certain mistakes like that, we were just like, all right, no harm, no foul. It all
Yeah.
worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Facts.
Do you regret fighting DeMarco Murray, Corey?
Absolutely
Just to
not.
lay out the context for everybody.
Absolutely not.
Okay?
I
Korey
want it out.
Toomer, Dallas Cowboys. DeMarco Murray, Dallas Cowboys. What happened? As an avid DeMarco Murray fan during his playing tenure,
Two
in
Las
Dallas,
Vegas natives.
What happened?
Let me just say this. Let me clear it real quick. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have hit that nigga. I shouldn't have hit him. But I didn't want to be in Dallas. Dallas was just, it was terrible from the get-go. From week 1 all the way to week 7. Now, granted, DeMarco was rushing 100 yards every game. Every game. But he also had a fumble every game. So we're in practice. They're like, hit the ball out, hit the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's working on holding the ball, keeping the ball tight. I'm doing my job on scout team. So, you know, we get into 9-on-7. He runs a lead. I try to hit him, accidentally hit him in the stomach. He starts spazzing. I'm like, bro, chill. I know you. You not on that. I don't know why you acting like this in front of everybody else. But I've already been told about you. So I let it go. 7-on-7 comes. We're doing 7-on-7. He catches a swing route. He's running down the sideline. I'm on the opposite side. I haul ass over there. Because I want to see if you're going to do it again. Now you got me fucked up. Haul ass over there. Punch the ball. Hit him. He's spazzing. All I know is as I'm walking back, he turns and throws the ball. So I see the ball out of the corner of my eye. It's probably like 5-10 yards on the other side of me. He hit me. That's abuse.
Yeah, we got
You
that.
feel me? Like, he hit me.
And you're not a crash out?
Right.
What you talking? Bro, he
He's a
hit me.
linebacker. He's a crash out
Bro,
by
he
default.
threw the ball at me. He hit me.
Hey, I
So,
feel you.
as soon as he got close, quick jab.
In your defense, in training camp,
It's
spring
heated, bro.
ball etiquette, if you throw the football at the other squad, that's usually fighting premises right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's
Bro, that ball was
usually-
aimed at me.
It's usually
So
going
as
to
soon
get
as
it
he
done.
got close, I did what my mama told me, and I took off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, man, that time, right, whether it's OTAs and depending on what day, and if you're in training camp, it get gruesome sometimes.
Yeah.
And you really be on edge.
You kind of want to fight.
Yeah.
You've been with the guys
gotta
all
get it out.
day.
Yeah.
You're going against the same dude all day. Dude stepping on your toes, literally, not just figuratively, like literally
You know what I'm
stepping on
saying?
your toes. And it gets chippy.
I was
That's-
asked to do a job, and then I did my job. He got mad. I swung. I was out of there the next day.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to. You were out of there the
Listen to
next
me.
day
And
because
that
of the
is where you
business.
messed
up.
Like you stood up for yourself. You know, things got heated. Like you guys said, things get heated.
Yeah.
But
Shit.
also, DeMarco Murray is like the meal ticket almost. for
Yeah.
Dallas.
He
Tony
had
Romo,
700
Dez.
yards in 7 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking how I'm thinking now, I would have never put my hands on that boy.
You don't touch him.
Ever. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
touch
It was
the
a
money.
lesson learned that I needed for the future because, you know, I didn't get in no fights after that. I didn't want to lose my job. They let me, Garrett let me go in the running back room.
Oh. DeMarco's room.
He's like, I'm going to let him go for you, DeMarco.
Hey, as soon as I walked in, he was like, we're going to let you go. It's not because of the fight. All right, bro.
All right, what is it? What
the
is it?
For what
fuck?
then? Tell me the reason
Yeah,
why.
what did I do? What did I do? But I walk in, he's like, yeah, we're going to let you go. It's not because of the fight. I'm like, cool, I ain't tripping. I get right up out of there. DeMarco walking behind. He's out of there. That's what I hear on the way
Ooh, I
out.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you got your get back.
Oh, not the
Nah, I'd have
not
to
the
go out.
not the twist of the
But
knife.
listen, when you have that higher power, I get it. He can pull them strings. I was active for 7
Y'all
games.
two Las
I
Vegas
was a
natives.
backup.
He's supposed to fight for you. He's supposed to be like, nah.
But he
like,
wasn't
you know.
on that. I told him all of the people I knew, whatever, like he just was standoffish to the side. Like
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Fuck the Vegas native. So, yeah, it was fuck you after that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's very unfortunate.
How was Dez after that? Because Dez didn't really like the Cowboys PR and front office.
Dez was probably one of the hardest working receivers I played with. Like, to not see him get his just due at Dallas with that staff was crazy. Like, bro he was really grinding. Like, I've never seen a person work out like that ever. And he was still complaining, like, they not doing this for me. They not doing that. Like, he would be outside on the phone with his agent, bro, just, like, trying to make it make sense for him. Like, I'm doing everything, and I'm not getting nothing. Like, they're not showing me the love they should be showing me after all the stuff I've done. And I get it. Dallas was, to me, it was shitty. It just wasn't a good environment at the old facility. Now, I don't know how it is at the new facility, but we was at the old one. Like, the whirlpool, the whole tub, like, the facility was just, it was trash, bro, to be honest with you.
Wow.
What was all of your guys' experiences like discovering the business side of football after playing it, maybe for the love of it as a child, maybe towards high school and college? Now, okay, we're getting into the business side of it. We're becoming young men. Yeah. You guys were all kind of like mentored and coached by some great people.
Yeah.
But like, when was like the definitive moment that you said like, oh, this is a shitty business. This is no different than any other business in the world?
Probably since I was undrafted, so probably during my tryout phase, there was a rough period in there where I got let go. I was on San Francisco for probably about half a year. They had a situation where a couple DBs got hurt. They had to make moves. I was like the last tight end brought in, so I was getting cut. And they were like, we want to bring you back. We don't want to let you go, but we have to make moves. And so I left, and I got kind of comfortable there on practice squad and everything. But when I left, and then I had to go do, like, tryouts because I didn't have a job. So I went and tried out for Carolina. I went and tried out for Denver. And it wasn't until I got to Denver, because all the tryouts have been cool. You know what I mean? You get there, you fly in. You get to go to the facility. They put you in their gear. You go out, do the tryout, and then they decide they're going to sign you. I've always had positive tryouts. When I got to Denver, there was a lot of guys, probably the most I had been around. Normally the tryout would be like maybe 3 or 4 guys at your position. When I went to Denver, it was kind of like a group tryout, and it seemed like there was almost 10 or 15 of us. And the moment we put our stuff on and we go out to the field, we are getting motherfucked as soon as we got out there. Like, as soon as we walked out, coach was like, get your ass on the line. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, we're not even on the team
like,
yet.
Bro, what you want right now?
You know, like, we just trying out. And even when we try out, we're just practice squad. Like, why are you treating us like that? You know what I mean? So I think from there, that was kind of like my first, like, man, this is like a business, and there's a trickle-down effect, and he's probably answering to somebody, and that person's probably answering to somebody, and, he's cracking the whip right now. The business is what it is. It's a nasty business at times.
Especially when you're losing, huh? Shit slides downhill.
Oh, when you're losing is probably the worst, because everything's going to fall to the bottom, and there's always a need for new and change when you're not playing good. So
every little thing gets magnified.
Yeah. You could be good player, right place, but we're not winning. So we're gonna go a different direction.
Justify any negative.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We're gonna go in a different direction. So for me, there was probably that tryout phase. I was like, whoa, this is the business. You know what I mean? Like, he probably shouldn't be screaming at us right now, but maybe he's just ticked off.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a bad day, and he's yelling at the tryouts today.
I think for me it was getting cut in Seattle and put on a rotation. I don't know if you had to deal with that. So on practice squad, Seattle was cutting. They would cut you, pay you for the week. You would be off that week and then come back. So they were, like, cycling through all the practice squad players. So honestly, I probably got cut like 8 or 9 times on one team that I was staying with. But I was clearing waivers. I would not play that week or not go to work that week, and then re-sign and come back.
That sounds like a very
It's
strategic.
Yeah.
But that's what helped me learn the business, because I'm like, oh, okay, so y'all are finding ways to get more players
they're
out of
stacking guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that was the first time I learned that. the business was crazy.
You probably just gave a GM tip right there.
Big facts.
Yeah,
Big facts.
I think I had two. I had one that wasn't like I saw it, but I didn't like really. It didn't affect me. It was like kind of a positive thing for me. So my rookie year, we ended up making it to NFC. We were NFC first place, so we made the playoffs like by 6-7-1. I think that was our record. But they cleared house like week 12, 13. We was losing so bad. We was losing all our games. And so they just literally came in. I'm talking about all the dudes that I knew. Like, it was literally just me, Josh, Norman. Like, if you was under 3 years, you was here and they said, okay, go play. And Lou Young got activated. But if it was like, if you had more than 4 or 5 years, like, I'm talking about just chopped the whole DB room.
Yeah.
Came in one day. And so I think that was actually like, oh, dang. Like, it's 4 people missing in this room. And we only keep like 8 to 10 of them in here.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, all right, that's strange. But, like, it was an opportunity for me because now I got to start. I got to do whatever and do that. It was like week 12 or 14. So that was the first side, but a positive side. The second time was when after I broke my leg, the year we made it to Super Bowl, so I didn't play, broke my leg, start doing rehab, all the different stuff was going on. Some things was happening during the rehabs, like phase that didn't, I could just kind of tell the team was just whatever, like not really feeling. And then the draft came. So right before the draft, like my head coach and the trainer, like they were just talking, and then they just start trying to get me to do certain stuff that they hadn't done.
Yeah.
And then the draft came. I think we only had like 4 or 5 picks that year. I think 4, and they drafted 3 corners. Second round, third round, and 5th round.
Yikes.
That was literally, and I was sitting at the house like, oh. And what happened? So 2 things. They did some tests with me, but they also rescinded Josh Norman's franchise tag right before the draft. So all that happened, and I was like, dang, like they just let Josh go like that, and then you go 3 of them in a row. And then when I came back, like after the draft went, and it was time to like rehab, like that rehab, they like the regimen for my rehab, like up, like really quick. Like we got to see what he can actually do, because we might get rid of him too.
Right.
And that was like part of when I was telling the other story about like the whole Julio stuff. That I called my agent like, yo, I think they want to get me out of here because I went from they was trying to rush me back, and then on top of that, like when I came in the first depth chart, like when they get drafted, you come back, that the first depth chart literally said starting left corner, the 2nd rounder, starting right corner, the 3rd rounder. We had like Rob McClain came back. I forgot who else. Oh, I think Lou Young was there. Then it was the 5th rounder and me at the bottom, and I was in red. And I'm like, okay, got it. Then they start trying to tell me like you're gonna work into some stuff, and like I had different days where I wasn't like hurt. I wasn't on like PUP or whatever. Yeah. And I would like, so I came off of PUP, then I had to go back on it. So when I was off, my name was in black. It wasn't in red. That one was still at the bottom, though. Like, I was behind everybody. So there are a lot of people think, like, oh, I was supposed to be the starting corner or I was the dude. I was like, bro, for me to even get my start that I got week 1 against the Broncos when we played, I literally fought my way to be the starter. And I was supposed to be on a rotational thing that game, and I just happened to get a pick early, and they kept me out there. But that was, like, business when I saw how quickly I went from being up there with Josh Norman, and I was the starting quarter, to I was at the bottom of that joint, and how they treat you in like the rehab, like you got to do this, you got to do this, you can't go home, like all that shit went out the window.
They box you in, man.
Yeah,
facts.
They box you in.
That's brutal.
Yeah,
It's brutal
like
when you wake
your
up
whole
to
life
it.
to that, and then all of a sudden it doesn't even come down to you.
Messes with your mental, don't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Because
my goodness.
you've been in control. Well, at least you felt like you've been in control of your destiny and your success of your career. But when you get to the league, it's like you are, but then there's some ways that you're not. You know what I mean? And the system's bigger than you. The game's bigger than you. What they've been doing it way longer than you.
Protect the shield.
Yeah, protect the shield. So when the right things happen, they get the boxing you in, and go this way, go this way, go this way, and Nice doing business with you.
We're gonna send that severance in the mail.
Yeah.
It's over with.
We'll pack you up and send you off nicely.
But I feel like once you figure that out, you can be grateful for the things that you did accomplish.
Exactly.
And, you know, also not freak out over little things like that. Like, you know how the game's played,
Yeah.
and you just know, okay, I'm going to do what's in my control now.
You have to. If I didn't, it was still in all the joy for me. I had to come to one point where I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm here. I made it here. I am contributing. And let's just stay with that. You know, we'll deal with all the other stuff when it happens. You know, for right now, let's just stay there.
But you had some good moments. I want to talk about one of the highs, right?
Okay.
It's like you meet people, you get to experience things. We talked about 395,000 views on the Cam Newton flip video, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got over 100,000 views on your story clubbing with Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
You said that was top 5 moment in college for you?
Top
Freak man.
5 college nights ever. Just because he didn't have to be that cool. Like he was already Megatron. You know what I mean? He's already the guy, and we're college kids. Obviously, we're good college players and in the same trajectory of him trying to get to the NFL. But he was just a very cool big bro, and we got to just hang out with him, for a night and just see how, which is cool because, if you're going to be an athlete, an NFL player, you're going to have money, you're probably going to go out. So I think it was actually cool to just see how a pro went out. You know what I mean?
Facts,
how he
facts.
carried himself, and from the hotel to the club till after the club, he didn't no trouble. He was cool with everybody. Everybody loved him. And also he had the juice. You know what I mean? Like he had the juice. So for me, I was like, yeah, like this is why it's kind of why we work hard is to, receive these perks that he's getting. Like they want him here, number one. He's got a nice section, and they're kind of just catering to him having a good time. You know what I mean? I thought that was cool. And it was just a great night.
I know you did think it was cool.
17, 18 years old, and I'm in there with, people having the time. You know what I
Wilding
mean?
out.
Why not?
Shirt off.
Shirt stayed on,
Shocking.
but let's say I partied until the lights came on, and I was hugged up by the time the lights came on. And at that moment, I realized how young I was, because I was the only one hugging somebody
My boy was green.
when the light came on.
Because the leaguers, they not doing
Green
that.
is my shirt.
They disappearing.
They disappearing.
They disappearing from the light.
I'm wondering why I'm the only one.
Like, where he go? Bill had already been paid for.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? But great night. Never forget.
Yeah, that is definitely a top 5 moment.
For
That would be
sure.
my top 1 moment.
No, literally.
Facts.
You guys had a debate that I honestly brought up to Hayes because we were talking about, I think we were talking about Jordan, we were talking about LeBron, we were talking about Kobe. And I'm like, Hayes, what do you think of when I say MJ? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big music guy. I think Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
But, like, that is, like, a very strong debate. Like, who do you think of? And you guys had a very much longer discussion about it than I
So
anticipated.
you brought that bullshit up.
I did bring that
That is
bullshit
not
up because
bullshit. That is a great question.
I think you guys, maybe not you guys, but maybe even like your parents' generation grew up in, maybe I'm outdating myself. I don't know. You tell me if I'm wrong. But like the late 80s, early 90s, you had 2 MJs that personified a whole culture.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like
Big
to this
facts.
day, we don't have 2 superstars like that are that level of fame in Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson.
No.
Who is MJ in your guys'? I know you were Michael Jackson, you were Michael Jordan. That's where it kind of fell off the rails. I'm like, we're 45 minutes into this thing and we're still talking about the first thing.
It's about to fall off right now.
Yeah. So why was it Michael Jordan for you?
I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Huge, right? I grew up around it. My favorite song was Black and White. Like, I'm a huge fan. But when you say MJ, the initials, I always thought of Michael Jordan. Never Michael Jackson. I always heard it from, Michael Jackson, or nobody ever said MJ to me, from what I know. Now, what they got going on, I don't know what they got going on. But 23 is for me.
I mean, I'm going to say it again. Michael Jordan never made my mother cry. You know what I mean?
He made your
And-
daddy cry, though.
Nah, because he like
That
MJ.
motherfucker's so pretty.
And we love MJ. And honestly, when I think about it, I was trying to moonwalk and jump from the free throw line at the same time. It was the couch at the time, but it was the same thing. I just think when I think of the bigger name, I guess I see Michael Jackson as more of a bigger international name too. And I feel like there's maybe women who don't like basketball, but I'm sure they like pop music.
And I agree with you on that.
You know what I mean? Because I love MJ too. I feel like a lot of what I say like I love Jordan. Jordan was first for me too, just like he was everybody else. But it's like I can honestly, I'm like, yeah, Space Jam and Moonwalking, that was kind of around the same time for me. You know what I mean? And the Jackson 5 movie, yeah, like
It sounds like you recanted your statement.
as far as
He's
what?
thinking about it. He's thinking about
I'm
it.
thinking about it because Mike was huge for me.
He's verbally processing it.
Mike was huge for me. 2-3 was everything. That's why we love the game. But Michael Jackson, like I literally can't get over my mom like crying, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, "What's wrong? Like, there's nothing wrong. What's wrong with you?" And she's like, "Michael Jackson just died," and I'm like, "Okay." I'm trying to understand
Trying
it.
to process that.
I'm like, okay, like, he means a lot to you, yeah? She's like, I grew up with him. I'm just like, okay, I hear you. You know what I mean? Mike was special, man. That's all I could take from it. My mom's not just a crybaby. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, didn't someone die at one of his concerts?
it's been rumored.
Yeah.
It's been rumored that somebody passed out from seeing that man.
And people are killing themselves over Jordans. Killing each other over Jordans.
You know what, Korey? That's valid. It's very valid. There's been
They've
guys
been doing it for a long time.
that have died over Jordans. Yeah, that's valid.
A lot of lives have been lost because of Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson.
Because of the MJs.
Because of the
MJs.
We hate them or love them. Which one?
So let's get to the group chat, guys.
right.
Who is your dream guest for the group chat, and how can we make it happen?
LeBron James. I'll say it.
It's high on the totem pole.
Hey,
right
I
there. Maybe he's walking by.
I shot for the
Boy,
ceiling.
Yeah, he
that
went.
boy up there.
But
he's
he
shooting for the
said
ceiling.
dream. He said
He
dream.
did. That was a good dream. That was.
Antonio Gates.
That's more
That's
in our
more-
wheelhouse. I
I
feel
throw a
like.
football guy in there.
Reliable.
I got a signed picture by him.
Wait, Antonio Gates? Oh, okay, I get it. I just thought you was gonna say James Harrison.
Debo would be cool too.
I get it. I get why though. I get why.
Why?
Antonio Gates? That's not your favorite tight end?
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely probably is. Him and Tony.
Okay.
Basketball, transitional
I like
guys.
those.
Those are my guys right there.
Benet, you got one?
My initial one it would have been Kobe, but you
Yeah.
can't. That's the dream right there. And then I probably say the next one is Iverson.
Allen would be.
That would be cool.
He'd be a character.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would love
that. Yeah.
I'd love that.
I'm trying to think. I can go so many ways here. I don't.
Kyle Emanuel.
First name that comes to mind. Yeah. Kyle Emmanuel. We could have.
Absolutely not. Kyle, my dog.
We
though.
could get
Shout
Mike
out to Kyle.
Davis if you want.
Shout out Kyle.
Mike Davis is. Hey, what is that boy named? The running back. Peyton Barber is crazy for his. Please, can we get him on here
Peyton
for
Barber.
Mount Rushmore?
Bring him in.
Like that's wild. You put Mike Davis on. Why you get me started?
It's everybody's individual Mount Rushmore.
Individual.
Right?
Damn
Carlos
that.
Hyde was also on it.
Los was tough.
Los
I was in that set
hey,
with Los.
He was tough, but
Los was tough.
Peyton had more yards than Mike Davis. Make
I'm
it make
sure.
sense. Why is he on your Mount Rushmore?
I know Mike too. Maybe Mike's his guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Spice.
individual Mount Rushmores, right?
Spice. It's crazy. Cardi B?
Cardi B's a good one.
Yo.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Cardi
sorry.
B's a good one.
I'm sorry. I threw it out there.
Come on.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Come on. We can get Cardi B.
Bring Cardi
we can make
up.
some calls.
Yeah.
No, I'll say Bobby. I'll keep it football, keep it sport
B-Wag.
related. B-Wags.
No, I
I'll
like
say
that.
B-Wags. I'll get B-Wags on.
You in a different arena. I like that, actually.
I did. I was trying. I was reaching.
That's cool.
Shout out to Cardi B.
Hey, real quick though, just from the different arena, I'd like to get Making Good on.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's an outside the box pick.
That's
I
outside
was
the
not
box.
expecting
There'd
you
be
to
a
say
lot
that.
of good
I
conversation.
got a pod
I
story
think.
for that one.
Yeah, I
Oh
think.
boy.
So I'll save
We'll
that for
save it.
later.
Save that for your
Save
actual.
that. Save that.
Last topic for you guys. First name that comes to your mind. All right. There's this thing going around of like
J-Lo.
If 100 guys
My
could
bad.
like how many guys could it take to take down a gorilla? Right. Something along those lines. One name. One. If you had one person to go up against a gorilla on this entire planet, who would it be?
James Harrison.
Dang. That was Aaron Donald.
Shaq.
Oh, Shaq.
Good one.
So
I
James
recant
Harrison.
Yeah.
Which
No,
is
no,
like
I'm sticking with-
he's on
I'm
another
sticking
level,
with that.
right?
I'm
Aaron
sticking with
Donald
that.
might have him beat though with a physique like nature that I've never seen before.
Right. Me
And then
AD.
Shaq just with height and
Yeah.
overall
He's
muscle.
probably the most well equipped for the
Most-
job.
I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar.
That's a good one
yeah.
too.
He's got the agility, he's got the speed, and he's got the size.
See, that's the
good one.
only thing. Shaq probably can't. He was probably too slow.
Yeah.
But
Just
might- he might
take out
scare
one
the
knee
gorilla.
and it's
Yeah.
over.
He's so big, gorilla might run away.
Nah, Dick Guerrero ain't running away. He finna try him.
He'll take a bite of big fella.
Well, I don't want you guys to waste all of your energy. You got a lot of talking left to do here in Las
right.
Vegas. We are at the NBA Summer Studio. The NBA Summer League studio here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thanks so much for having us, guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel at Jack O'Hara TV. Get out of here.